fact, you could file a claim, but you may be bound. It doesn't meet the $10,000 requirement, so you couldn't be in federal court, could you? Small claims?
I would sue in small claims.
But can you sue the federal government in small claims? I don't know that.
I don't.
I don't know that.
This may be.
This
may not be $1 million case.
No, but you've now gotten a $1,500 bill for us for researching this out.
I don't know if you can sue the federal government. I thought you had in small claims. I thought you had to go to.
I know you can sue the state or county or city and all the rest of them.
Oh yeah, of course. But this is federal
court jurisdiction.
But if your damages are only
the Constitution sets it, I think, at $10,000, or the statute at $10,000 in diversity.
Well, you've got a little bit of time. You know what, Mary? I want you to listen next week or the week after, and we'll do the research as to which court.
We'll do the research.
We'll do the research.
I know the answer. I just wanted to check it out.
No. Okay, here's my research. Steve, what do we do? No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the research as to whether you can go into state court or if you have to go to federal court, and if you meet the statutory jurisdictional requirements, magic lawyer words, to see which court you sue.
It also even gets worse when you make the payment by one of those automatic electronic payments from the bank, and lots of times when you make that happen, the payments don't go out on time.
Oh.
Are you taking a bath?
I think she's back on the road.
Are you taking a bath or are you driving?
No, my bars went down because I was just on the edge of a...
Whoa. There are children on the show.
I just got out of my car for a second, but then it's windy, so I'm going to get back in.
Well,
Mary?
You cannot show your bars on this show.
Don't do that. Mary, if you're driving with a cell phone in your hand, is it in your left hand?
I just had it on speakerphone while I was on hold, and then I just didn't think I would get connected that soon, because my friend said that she was behind a huge line of people. Apparently, her and all of her friends watch your show and try and call in every week. So for free legal advice, which I'm going to be doing.
Mary, let's do this. Watch the show in a couple of weeks, and we'll have an answer as to which court you go to get your damages back.
And for the anxiety, I would suggest short breaths.
Yeah, breathe quietly.
See you later, and we'll also talk about the traffic ticket that you're going to be getting in a few minutes.
Thanks for calling Legal Help Live, Mary. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Interesting. I got a question for you.
1-800-405-4222.
Why do people, when they have a cell phone in their hand and they're driving, that they hold it in their left hand where you could see it if you're a police officer looking in the window? Maybe that's not a legal question.
I guess it's better than holding it with both hands.
That's true, too. Well, then you can have two phones. Okay, folks, you can call us at 1-800-405-4222. That's how to get in and ask a legal question and then get your legal answer.
So now the funniest case that I've been reading about is there's this sushi operation. And for those of you who aren't from the west side of L.A., I guess sushi is spread all over the world now. But there's an all-you-can-eat sushi operation that you pay one price and you can eat as much sushi within a time period as you want. But they make a lot of them with sushi and rice and various things. So a guy comes in and he says he was taking the rice out of the sushi and only eating the fish. And the sushi owner got all upset with him.
I know why. I can see why.
And there was a lawsuit filed over this on discrimination based on that it was violating various statutes when you say all you can eat, and then you make him eat it with the rice because the rice fills you up.
That's right. So you eat less. Okay, folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back, you'll be calling us at 1-800-405-4222. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Hey, we are back. I think we're back.
Well, I don't see any monitors.
I don't either, but, I'm going to make an assumption that we're back.
Hey, Wolf, our great producer, director, are we on now?
Oh, okay, that's nice. Good gesture.
It's nice to be able to talk to yourself and have people answer, I've taught for so many years and never had people answering in years. You know?
We are on City TV Channel 16 in Santa Monica, and I think we are because now I can see us. And we're on Los Angeles Channel 36. That's if you're watching us from Los Angeles. Stephen, okay, and if you can call us at 1-800-405-4222. Talk to Ralph here and Steve there, and we will answer your legal question for you.
You know, questions about landlord-tenant problems, lease problems, barking dog problems, trees falling down problems. You're walking on a sidewalk and you don't watch where you're going, you slip and break your knee. Who's liable for it? Is the neighbor liable? Who maintains the walkway? Is the city liable? Is the county liable for it? Or you're in a supermarket and you buy some cheese, you go home, you eat the cheese, you get deathly sick to your stomach. The cheese has been tainted. Who's liable for it? The market, the manufacturer of the cheese, or the person who ate the smelly cheese?
Everybody.
They are?
Well, perhaps the market, at least the distributor of the cheese, but perhaps the market as well.
Well, how about if you're the person eating the cheese and it smells so badly and it looks green and it's got all this horrible stuff on it and you stick it in your mouth and you eat it? Maybe you're responsible.
You may be partially responsible. In a negligence theory, is there a comparison to be made between various levels of negligence?
Of course there's comparison in negligence.
Well, I know you know the answer to that question. That's why I was asking
Why are you
that
asking
question.
me these questions? Let's ask the audience.
Okay. What do
I'm
you
going
think?
to turn the show over to you now because
Okay.
you look so excited today about being allowed to be on TV.
Okay, it's a truly unique experience for me. This has not happened much in the last 6 years of every week of doing City TV Channel 16 and LA 36 Legal Help Live.
Get to something.
Okay, so what do you think about, you're talking about liability for stores and distributors. What do you think about Ralph's, the market? They just pled guilty in the Valley, in Van Nuys, to overcharging customers for prepackaged and pre-weighed products. You know what happened?
No.
They were selling fish, frozen fish, and they would weigh, after it was frozen, they would weigh the product and assign a price based upon what the scale said. And what the problem was, there was water and ice in the frozen fish, and that obviously increased the weight of the fish. And so they had to plead guilty to overcharging customers because customers were not paying for just the fish; they were paying for the ice, which they didn't think they were. And they just got Ralph's just got 3 years probation